Taiwan is a small island in the Pacific, yet its importance in the world is enormous. Known as the Republic of China, it combines ancient traditions with technological modernity, democracy with geopolitical tensions. In this journey, we will uncover 10 extraordinary aspects that make Taiwan a unique and central place in contemporary history. Number 10. An island on the political edge. Taiwan covers just over 36,000 square kilometers, but is home to 23 million people, one of the highest population densities in the world. Located 180 kilometers from mainland China, it has no land borders and is surrounded by strategic waters such as the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean. Despite having its own government, currency, and army, much of the international community does not officially recognize it as an independent state due to pressure from Beijing. The island, poor in natural resources, invested in education and technological innovation, transforming itself into one of the most advanced economies on the planet. Its strategic position in global trade routes makes it a crucial hub for world powers, placing it at the heart of geopolitical tensions between the United States and China. Number 9. From poverty to prosperity. In the 1960s, Taiwan was one of the poorest regions in Asia, with a per capita income comparable to sub-Saharan Africa. In just a few decades, it achieved an impressive transformation known as the Taiwan Miracle. Through policies focused on industrialization and exports, the island attracted foreign investment, developed industrial zones, and heavily prioritized education. The result was an average annual economic growth of over 8% for 30 years, making its citizens among the wealthiest in Asia. Today, per capita GDP exceeds $33,000, higher than that of many European nations. Taiwan didn't stop at traditional manufacturing. It became a global leader in semiconductors, with companies like TSMC supplying microchips essential for smartphones, cars, and computers. A story of sacrifice, determination, and unprecedented progress. Number 8. The world's most endangered democracy. From 1949 to 1987, Taiwan lived under martial law imposed by the nationalist Kuomintang Party. This period, known as the White Terror, saw thousands of citizens imprisoned or executed. Speaking local languages or opposing the regime could cost one's life. Yet, from the 1980s onward, Taiwan underwent a peaceful transformation. Political parties were legalized, press freedom was restored, and in '96, the first direct presidential elections were held. Taiwan thus became the first Chinese-speaking democracy. Today, it is among the freest societies in Asia, with strong institutions and high civic participation. However, it constantly lives under China's military threat. Each election brings fears of possible reactions from Beijing, making Taiwan's democracy both a symbol of courage and a fragile beacon at the same time. Number 7. The island of technology. Despite its small size, Taiwan fuels global technology. It produces more than 60% of the world's semiconductors and over 90% of the most advanced chips. Companies like TSMC provide essential components to giants such as Apple, Nvidia, and AMD. But it's not just microchips. The island also dominates in LCD panels, motherboards, and other electronic components. Giants like Foxconn assemble iPhones and countless devices used worldwide. This success stems from strong investment in education, especially in science and engineering, which created a highly skilled workforce. However, the tech sector remains fragile. Any conflict could disrupt global supply chains, leading to economic consequences everywhere. Taiwan is therefore not only a technological leader, but also a vital link in the world economy. Number 6. The guardian of Chinese culture. Paradoxically, many aspects of traditional Chinese culture are better preserved in Taiwan than in mainland China. The island still uses traditional characters in writing, while China has adopted simplified ones. Festivals such as Lunar New Year, the Dragon Boat Festival, and the Mid-Autumn Festival are celebrated following age-old customs that remain nearly unchanged. Historic temples like Longshan in Taipei or numerous Confucian shrines testify to a spiritual continuity spanning millennia. But Taiwan is not just a preserver. It has forged its own identity. Japanese influences, indigenous cultures, and modern elements blend into a unique mix that exists nowhere else. Night markets embody this fusion. Among traditional dishes and modern inventions, bubble tea was born here, now enjoyed worldwide. A blend of tradition and innovation that reflects the Taiwanese soul. Number 5. Indigenous roots. Before the Chinese arrived, the island was inhabited by Austronesian peoples who had lived there for thousands of years. Today, these communities represent about 2% of the population, but their cultural influence is immense. Taiwan officially recognizes 16 indigenous tribes, each with its own language, traditions, and customs. Linguistic and archaeological studies suggest that Taiwan may be the original homeland from which Austronesians spread across the Pacific, reaching as far as Madagascar and Easter Island. Many place names, culinary habits, and environmental practices stem from these roots. Despite centuries of colonization and assimilation, indigenous peoples preserve much of their identity. Today, the government promotes cultural programs and recognizes traditional rights, working to safeguard a precious heritage that continues to shape Taiwanese society. Number 4. A model healthcare system. Since 1995, Taiwan has had one of the most efficient healthcare systems in the world. National health insurance covers over 99% of the population, with low costs and high quality. Citizens can access doctors and hospitals with minimal expenses, while medications are widely subsidized. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the island impressed the world by keeping infections extremely low thanks to digital technologies and flawless organization. Many medical treatments that cost tens of thousands of dollars elsewhere are affordable here. Hospitals are modern, with specialists trained in international centers. Challenges remain, such as an aging population, but innovations in telemedicine and preventive care are strengthening the system. A model studied worldwide as an example of efficiency and inclusiveness. Number 3. A food paradise. Taiwan is a unique culinary laboratory where Chinese, Japanese, and local influences converge. Night markets are the heart of its food culture. Bustling stalls serve dumplings, soups, skewers, and inventive dishes. It was here in the 1980s that bubble tea was invented, now a global drink. Specialties include beef noodle soup, the famous xiaolongbao, and countless creative street food variations. What also stands out is the attention to quality. Hygiene standards are strict, and even street vendors maintain high levels. Taiwanese cuisine is thus not only diverse and delicious, but also safe. This blend of tradition and experimentation has made the island a favorite destination for food lovers. Unsurprisingly, its culinary influence continues to expand abroad. Number 2. Environmental innovation. Despite its high population density, Taiwan is a model of sustainability. The island recycles over 50% of its waste thanks to an organized system involving citizens. Garbage trucks play melodies like Fur Elise as a signal for residents to bring out pre-sorted trash. Taiwan invests heavily in renewable energy. The winds of the Taiwan Strait power offshore wind farms, while the sun supports photovoltaic development. Cities like Taipei integrate efficient subways, urban parks, and bike-sharing programs. Despite environmental challenges such as pollution, typhoons, and earthquakes, the island has developed advanced technological solutions for water management and land protection. Its model is studied worldwide as an example of coexistence between development, urban density, and environmental respect. Number 1. The geopolitical hotspot of the world. Today, Taiwan stands at the center of one of the most delicate geopolitical crises on the planet. China regards it as a rebellious province and does not rule out using force to reunify it. The United States, while maintaining strategic ambiguity, provides weapons and support, fueling a high-risk situation. Each Chinese military drill near the island heightens tensions, while Taiwanese people continue their daily lives under the constant shadow of conflict. Taiwan's importance extends beyond politics. As the global leader in semiconductors, any conflict would have devastating consequences for worldwide supply chains, impacting cars, computers, and phones. The island thus symbolizes the clash between democracies and authoritarian regimes. Taiwan's future will profoundly shape the destiny of international relations in the 21st century. Thanks for watching until the end. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our next content. See you soon for more adventures and curiosities.